Hello, all my inspirations, and welcome to Inspirational by Marie. I hope everyone's having a good afternoon, evening, morning, depending on what time you are tuning in. I hope everyone's in good health, and I hope we're all keeping safe. Guys, I want to ask you to do me a favor. Could you all click on the subscribe button? And also press on the notification bell so that, of course, when I do post my videos, you will get a notification that I've got a new video. So guys, let's get into it. Actions speak louder than words. Do our actions speak louder than words? Well, this is what we're going to be discussing today. I think that this is an important topic, and I think it will relate to each and every one of us out there. I think that is something that it can be used professionally, in our personal lives, and just overall, really. A lot of things come up, I believe, in terms of words and actions. It's even this real. Like, you can say to somebody, "I love you," okay? Now, those are the words you choose to say. But do our actions follow behind those words? Are we actually, when we say to somebody that we love that person, do we actually show this person that we love them? Or are we just saying it? I know it can go a lot deeper because some people may not even know the definition of love or what it means. But overall speaking, are we doing what we are saying and what we are confessing from our mouths? Now, when it comes to our actions and our words, I feel like they should tally. They should go hand in hand. It shouldn't just be something that we're saying but we're not doing it. If we look at the likes of the Bible and we look at things of the Bible, you'll see that the Bible talks about, faith without works is dead. Faith without deeds are dead. So what that means is you could be praying to God. You could be saying, "God, can I have this? Can I have that?" Or, "God, I pray for this," or I want my business to grow. I want to find the right partner, or whatever it is that you're saying, but you're not doing anything about that. So I want my business to be big. What are you doing intentionally to make that happen? What action? So your faith is there, which is great. So you've got that concept right. Your faith is there, which is, like I said, great. But your actions, are they backing everything that you're saying? Are they backing what you're doing? Are you being intentional about the things that you want in your life? Are you being, are you doing things on purpose? So you could pray from morning to night. And this is what I'm saying for all the Christians out there, including myself. Have you ever been in a time where you have prayed yourself out till you can't pray anymore and you're waiting on God, but in reality God is really waiting on you? God has already equipped us with everything. And I think if you go back to one of my videos where I'm talking about being how to stay motivated, it's more than just praying. It's more than just wanting to do, wanting to have, but it's about executing as well. It's about actually taking hold of the things that you desire also. God has given us everything. Sorry, going back to the video, I'm talking about the gifts, the talents, the foundation. He's already given that to us. He's already given. So, for example, you're a person, you say you like, I think I used the example in the other video, and I was talking about if you like to, speak, you're a speaker, and, you're an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker, X, Y, and Z, and that's what you're gifted as. That's already inside of you. I believe that as we get older, as we develop more, we tend to know our gifting because it comes naturally to us. These are the things that come most naturally to us. It's not something you have to really try to become. I'm not saying that it will not improve. It will improve 100% because that's what happens with gifts, skills, talents. Usually you're supposed to go and develop them. It's supposed to become you become more one with your gifting and your talents, and you become more, you flow with it, you become more in sync with it. So I'm not saying it won't grow, it will. So these are the things that I believe that God is telling us to do. We have to have faith, but we also have to be people that are doing things, not busybodies, because sometimes you have no business being in an arena or an area that has nothing to do with you. So, like I said, do your actions. Do your actions follow what you're doing? Do your words follow your actions, rather? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted because there's somebody that is making a lot of noise and I'm still trying to keep this video running, so please bear with me. But I hope I'm making a lot of sense. I do not want to do this video all over again, because to me, when I speak, what I'm saying that comes out of my mouth first is in its purest form, and I feel like that's how God is bringing it to me. But if I do have to start again, I will. But we're going to keep going. So, yes. So, in terms of personal life now, when it comes to our words and our actions, our relationships, are you a reliable person? If you say to somebody, I'm gonna come and see you today, are you there? You know, I'm gonna come and see you today. Are your words, do your actions back up your words? You know, are you a reliable friend? Because you know there are so many people that are not reliable. You know, like if you look in your circle of friends, or you just look at your friends in general, you kind of know the ones that will not let you down and the ones that will. Not talking about if they love you or not now. I'm just saying you kind of know people's characters and whether or not they're the ones that will let you down, or who's reliable, who's not reliable. Now, I think it personally, I have a different way of looking at these things. I think it is about valuing our friendships, definitely, but I find that people that do it to themselves as well. I think that the people that kind of like say they're going to do one thing and do another, or don't follow through, they kind of do it to themselves in their own personal lives anyway. They do it to themselves. They set a goal and they say, yeah, I'm going to do something, and they never meet that goal, or they postpone it, or they take long and da-da-da-da-da. So I don't think it's always going to be personal to you. I find that they do it to themselves as well. But these are things that we should also question. If we're talking about maximizing the quality of our lives, we're talking about going further, going to another level in our lives, and things of that nature, then definitely this is important. It's important to be a person that when you say you're going to do something, you do something, because it speaks well of your character. It speaks well of your character. And now if I move what I'm saying from the personal to a professional setting, it makes more sense, because you will see that when you go for a job interview, you are going to be a person that is reliable. So if you say to your manager, your boss, or whoever, you're going to be somewhere 8 o'clock, you're likely to be there. These things are kind of like, they interlink. Yeah. So being a person that says they're going to do something and you actually do it, it is very much, it's applaudable, I would say. I think that it speaks well of your character. I think that ultimately people are able to trust you, and to trust you first, should I say, more than another person who is not reliable, who doesn't follow through with what they're going to do, what they say. It just makes more sense. There are so many people that I feel relationships have been broken down because of the lack of doing what you say you're going to do and not doing it. Your actions not following behind your words, because people cannot rely on you, people can't trust you, you're always letting people down, and because of this they just can't be bothered to invest in the relationship anymore. So it is quite serious. I think that at the same time, when I do say actions speak louder than words, I would also like to highlight the fact that I do think words are also very important too, because the Bible speaks about out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. So it's not to say that words are not important. Words are very important, because this kind of lets you know what a reflection of someone's heart, or what their heart condition is in, and you know what they're thinking or what they're doing. And also words, you can't take them back. So we have to be careful of the words we use when we're speaking and interacting with people, because we know that words can hurt. Remember that saying? There was a saying that people would say before, and it was like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, or words can never hurt you, or whatever. It's not true. Words do hurt. And I'm sure we've all been in a situation where we've said some terrible things and we regret them. We really do. My answer to that is really just, you have to be really, really apologetic and make sure you don't do it again. There's nothing worse than trying to say sorry to somebody and then you keep making the same mistake over and over again. Now, that means that there's something we need to search deeper inside and see why this thing keeps cropping up. If you know that is a weakness, if you know it's a mistake and you were just upset, then okay, fair enough, apologize, move on, and make a conscious effort and decision not to do that again. But if it's something you keep doing over and over again, you keep using your words to hurt somebody, then definitely that's deep rooted, and we need to get to the root of that issue, uproot it, and then, excuse me guys, pardon that phone, get deep down rooted and sort it out, root that problem so that we don't face it again. Okay? So, are we backing up our actions with our words? Are we actually doing these things? Are we, saying something and not following through? Are we setting goals and not following through? Are we telling someone we're going to do it? And a lot of people do those things, and I just think, like, do you think that person's stupid because you say you're going to do something and you don't speak about it? It's like, if you can't do something, you have to say you can't do it. You don't just tell someone I'm going to do something and then, like, you're mute. It's not nice. And this is what I mean. There's certain common decency and common courtesy that I think we owe each other, because you should treat people how you would like to be treated. So if you say you're going to do something for somebody and you cannot follow through with that thing, you must let that person know. Be transparent. And I always say this, guys, for all my inspirations, whoever does listen to me, you know how much I talk about honesty and transparency. If you can't do something, you ought to tell the person. Or even if maybe sometimes your issue is that you can't even say no. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe you have too much to do at one time. Maybe you can do it next week or the week after. But be open and honest about these things. Don't just say you're going to do something and be mute. Because that, to me, is now becoming a bit of a disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and it's how much you value the person. I think it shows that. I don't think anybody forgets. You don't do something to somebody and that person forget. People are very, I don't think people are as, I wouldn't like to say the word strong, but it's like we're sponges, okay? And we kind of absorb things. And that's why we have to be careful how we treat people. But like I said, it's decency, it's common decency. These are things that we should be knowing. I don't think, especially at a certain age, if you're like, let's say for example, you're growing up still, maybe you're in your teens and that. These are the things you will learn. You will learn along the way. And it's fine. And we as adults are still learning. But at the same time, we have to be honest and open with people. If you can't do something, just say you can't do it. And if you can do something, say you can do it. The Bible speaks about let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Do you understand? So anything that comes up around, just talk to the person. Oh, I can't do it. Sorry, I thought I could. I'll follow through X, Y, Z. Or this is why I've changed my mind. And you are subject to change because you are a human being also. Sometimes you change your mind, or you might have said something in excitement and who knows. But do our actions, back up what we're saying? Or are we saying things and just doing what we like? There has to be a level of discipline in our lives. There should be a level of discipline, where I believe that when we live like that, it creates a lot of order and less chaos. I hope you got something from this talk. I just want to apologize about the noise that you may have heard. I'll be more on point with that next time, but I hope you heard some some jewels that you can take note of them, please comment below. Thank you for everybody who commented on the last game. I really liked that. That was something new, and definitely we'll be having more games in the future. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, share as well, subscribe, and press that bell so that when I post a new video, you will get a notification. Okay, all my inspirations, I love you. Take care. Thank you for all the love and support regarding my 40-day fast, which I did complete. I will be doing a video soon, because I've been getting so many questions. So I'm going to incorporate all the questions in that video, okay? And then yeah, so any question you want to ask, put them down there as well. God bless you all and have a fantastic week. I love you. Bye. Be inspired, be encouraged, be blessed. Take care.